Welcome to another episode, everyone. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Subscribe to my other channel. The name of it is Reactionary Politics. The link is in the description. Go get involved in the serious conversations that are taking place over there. And over here on this channel, Wack100 is responding to Jay Prince. Well, I played it for you the other day. Jay Prince accused Wack100 of setting up the phone call with the feds. Wack has a lot to say about that here on his own channel, Clubhouse TV. And he's responding to Jay Prince. Says that he's nice, that he caught Jay Prince somewhere with Deion Sanders' ex-wife, and that Jay Prince wanted no funk, no smoke, no problems whatsoever. He goes on to talk about the feds and what happened with that situation in that phone call, and he plays the phone call again to justify his actions. Now, again, I'm going to do my best to stay out of this and not insert my opinion too much as to not draw the ire of anyone on either side.
Block.
Listen, man, last night, boy, it was troll mode, boy. It went down last night. But listen,
last night was lit.
Today gonna be a glorious day. We got all the paperwork on Max B plea agreement. He's a bona fide rat. Bona fide rat. The nigga asked the judge, could he burn the files in his testimony today? Literally, on the record. Bona fide rat. I read a little bit, but I passed it to Flacco, let him do the dirty work today because we working on some other things. Meanwhile, in other news, listen, if I ain't mistaken, let me go back.
So he started off right there just briefly talking about Max B and said that Max B is a bona fide snitch, that he has the paperwork, and that he passed the paperwork off to Poetic Flacco and had him do the video today or last night or what have you, because he's busy with other stuff. In fact, ironically enough, the video did cross my timeline that Poetic Flacco did, and I didn't watch the video this morning. I only saw the headline from Poetic Flacco saying Max B was a snitch and that he had the paperwork. I think he was showing some paperwork in the thumbnail, what have you, Poetic Flacco. According to Wack100, that information came from him. He passed it off to Poetic Flacco because he's too busy to do that video. Just to clarify, that's what he's talking about there. He's about to get into Jay Prince.
In my motherfucking recordings. Man, I think it's been like 4 years. Hold on. Yeah, July 27th, 2022. Is remember them feds called me about Jay Prince. Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
So this nigga goes on a podcast with
Who was that up in there? When they all, yeah, hell yeah. They both, yeah, hell yeah. The feds called me about Jay Prince in July of 2022. Y'all remember that, right? Yeah, hell yeah. These some cold killers on here. One of them was talking about striking at Hefe channel, I remember. I could have told Draco to strike, to get a strike on the man. He hissed and shit. Man, I could, bumpy. I could have told, get a strike. Why is this even on these dudes' minds? Street dudes, OGs, they say. Paru, OG killers, talking about getting somebody channel struck. Saying this out loud, this is wild work. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Prince Miller from the Supreme Team and says, you got niggas calling the feds on me and then faking like the feds called them and recording it. Let me explain one thing. If an informant, and this is my belief, if an informant tries to ever make it look like he's not an informant through exposing the feds. Lavish, what will the feds immediately do?
Oh, they gonna turn on.
They're gonna expose the informant. So what you saying, Jay Prince, you didn't say 4 years ago, but the fact 4 years later, I got that type of real estate in your head is crazy. Now let's talk about the real facts. You or your team phones have to be hot. Have to be hot for a federal agent to call me to attempt to give me warning about you, and then attempt to get me to tell them I'm in fear of anything. That information has to come from your side and your hot ass phones. Now here go what's crazy. From my understanding, your phone's been hot since the late 80s. That's damn near 40 years. Speculation, Lavish. I ain't seen the feds on no one nigga for 40 years who name continues to whatever, and you ain't took a trip.
You know, something going on.
I've never seen it. So for those of y'all that's new to the 100-sided clubhouse,
Yeah, something going on.
We gon' update you on what it is. Let me find this clip. This whole ass nigga. The crazy part about it, man, I tell y'all, I caught this nigga downtown LA and pressed him. He was nice as a mother. Super nice.
Super nice.
Wanted no problems. I caught him with a bitch with Deion Sanders. Caught him with Deion Sanders' ex-wife.
Super.
We was at the Sunday service shit. Nigga was nice as a mother.
Jay Prince, you nice as fuck.
Hold on. All this stem from
According to Wack.
I didn't allow him to do what he wanted to do with a certain individual. Okay, let me grab this shit. Copy link. You know, we don't never let this shit happen. All right, here we go. And then I'm gonna play the Fed call.
Yeah, that call was crazy, huh?
Hold on.
The podcasters that's blatantly lying on people the way they doing, if they keep campaigning, they're gonna get.
So this is Jay Prince. Wack is playing this. This is, I played this for you all the other day. Jay Prince is saying these podcasters playing games, and this one loudmouth one, this bully, sits around the table and bullies everyone. Called the feds, and then had the feds call him back and make it seem like the feds had called him first, referring to Wack100. And so that's why Wack is now playing this, what Jay Prince said about him in that situation. And then he's going to get into the Fed call, as he just said. I'm going to play this for y'all, then I'm going to play the Fed call. So let's follow along and see if we can keep up with this.
Get elected somewhere down the line, and it's not going to be an election that they're going to be able to smile about. You know, that situation is, it's real deep with me because I love the hip-hop culture. You know, a lot of my blood, sweat, and tears have went to the foundation of creating this culture. And when I see different podcasters, and I start with myself, you got one of them that like to talk loud, and punk out the other podcasters. And, they tell all these lies on your character and assassinate your character. And when it look like you want to, have something to do with them, they call the FBI. I got one call the FBI on me. Call the FBI on me, and then had the FBI to call him and record like they call him first.
Now this nigga's delusional. Right? Again.
So that was Jay Prince explaining, as far as he's concerned. He's talking about Wack. That's why Wack responding and playing this, saying he likes to talk loud and this and that he called the feds and had the feds call him back and pretend like they had called him first. Now, so Wack is about to play the phone call once again that I played for you all the other day. I guess he's trying to prove a point that the feds did call him, he didn't call them or whatever. It's his point for playing this and speaking on this. But he's responding to Jay Prince, and he has a right to do so. Jay Prince attacked him, put some allegations on him about him being a member of the feds, that he set up this phone call, to paraphrase, and, that he can't be trusted as far as that sort of thing is concerned anyway. And so Wack has a right to defend himself, defend his person, his character, and that's what he's doing here. I guess he has a point to all of this as far as him playing this back and playing a phone call. Me personally, I've never known the feds to call someone, particularly about something like this. They'll show up at your house, they'll show up at your front doorstep, with suits and glasses on. Come and sit down and speak with you inside of your home on your couch in the living room. But making a phone call, they're going to be careful about that. They don't want any sort of exposure. The reason that they don't want to make these sort of phone calls is for reasons like this, that it can be all over the internet. She's here identifying herself, this federal agent, and now it's being exposed. So let's let him play it again. Let's listen again.
You weird ass nigga. And I'm gonna play that recording because we got all our content. Our war chest is stacked to the ceiling, but we can get to it, right? Bitch ass nigga, I was right here on Clubhouse. I believe I was in the beat when the mother phone rang. The phone rang. And back then, everything was on recording in progress. We talking 2022. 100 side at the time maybe was a year and a half, some old, right? I get off the mother phone. I should have, if I'd hung up, then it would have supported what they were saying. Oh, he hung up, he is in fear. So what I did was stayed in the pocket and went on record saying, I ain't in fear, ain't never been in fear, man, ain't never did nothing to me. I don't know what you're talking about. So now at that point, can't never utilize me no matter what the fit on the other side. You weird ass nigga, you trying to justify and get around the fact, Jay Prince, you little bitch ass nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga, cause you will never face me, nigga. I will beat the fuck out of you. Fuck you and your old ass mama, you bitch ass nigga. Niggas went over there and shot your mama.
Whoa! Wow! I did not listen this far up. I know I always say that, but it's just the truth. I'm doing so many videos. I listen for a little bit. Say, oh, okay, that's interesting or whatever. It's something I can speak on and react to, and then I get to it, Got time to listen to the whole damn thing. The video's 28 minutes long. Or hell, 37 minutes long. Damn. But anyway, shit. I didn't hear that part. I heard him call him a HOE earlier and all that. I did hear that part. And a B. And he just called him that again. You B-ass ninja. F you and your old ass mama, he just said. And now he's about to get into something. He just said, dudes came by and shot your mama house up or shot you up or something. I don't know, Jay Prince, he's supposed to have all these mob ties and be this big old dude out there. I know it's just the internet and all that, but make sure I'm staying neutral. Just playing this for you all. This is what's going on.
House up, your bitch ass ain't did nothing about it. Nigga, you got a son over there known for taking pussy. You understand what I'm saying? He got a sealed file, and you steady yapping your mouth, talking about what niggas is saying on the internet, but your bitch ass is steadily on the internet. You's a bitch ass nigga. Now, the fact of the matter is, in order for them people to call me, to try to get me to collaborate what they didn't heard, meaning your phone or your team phone is hot about what y'all talking about doing. Now, at this point in your life, why the you or anybody on your team on the phone with that type of conversation? Nigga, just get to it.
Actually, man, I stand corrected. I did hear this part because I heard it all the way up till he plays his phone, this Fed phone call again. I guess I just didn't really trip on it. Damn. All right. I stand corrected, though. I did hear this part because I heard it all the way up till he plays his phone call, which he's about to do again, that he had with the Feds.
So what I did what most niggas wouldn't do if they allegedly got a problem with a nigga. Not only did I record the call, but I put the call on the internet and sent the call to your bitch ass as soon as I got the call to alarm your punk ass. Because what you and your team is talking about is the reason why them people called my phone. Now we're gonna listen to this call and let's see if this sounds like a call from an agent after somebody.
I don't know. They got me nervous to even play this video. Wack was just talking about taking people's channel down. He can compile some stuff that they did wrong. You know, YouTube can see this as bullying and cyberbullying and harassment and all this. You keep calling him a B, a hoe, you know, punk ass, you know, and all this. I mean, I know these two grown men in the street and all that. I'm just saying as far as YouTube is concerned. Jeez. Talking about taking somebody's channel there.
We got content. Again, this call is July 27, 2022. It's 3:16 p.m. July 27, 2022. 3:16 p.m. Nigga, stop calling me, Q. Nigga, I don't want to talk to you.
Larry Hoover. Come on, Larry Hoover.
Yes, sir. And James Prince Sr.?
I mean, I wouldn't have no information other than just me helping with a Larry Hoover project.
Okay, yes, sir. Well, that's what I'm kind of wanting to talk to you about.
Okay. Well, what's wrong with me working on a Larry Hoover project?
No, sir. No, nothing's wrong whatsoever with it. I'm glad someone is advocating for him. That wasn't the issue. I was just information has been provided that you've had some disagreements with Mr. Prince. Are you familiar with him?
I mean, I know who he is, but I don't have no issues with Mr. Prince.
Okay. So,
I mean, a disagreement is a disagreement. I don't know how that factors in the FBI.
Well, I think Mr. Jones, on the YouTube videos going back and forth with him calling you a snitch and you calling him one and all of that.
Okay.
So yeah, of course, this is the Feds here. The Feds calling Wack100. This is what he's playing. This is what he said. They called him July 22nd, 2022. 3.5 years ago, nearly going on 4 years. And first they mentioned Larry Hoover or what have you for whatever reason, or the Larry Hoover Project. And she says she's glad someone's advocating for Larry Hoover. You are? And then, you know, they go on to talk about Jay Prince some, or she brings it up and says that she's seen on the internet, on the YouTube videos, that they've been calling each other a snitch and this and that. Okay. You and Aunt Hefe been doing the same thing too. Did the Feds call you about Aunt Hefe? Did they call Aunt Hefe? Did the Feds call you and ask, are you under any sort of threat or danger? Are you in fear for your life because you and Wack100 going back and forth calling each other snitch? I'm just curious, man. I really am. Are they going to call me and say, we heard somebody called you a HOE on the internet, on YouTube? They called you a big old hino? A hizzo? Are you in any danger? Do you feel like you're under some sort of threat? There are over, because I forget the exact number. I forget if it's 138 or 148 but something like that. So let's just say over 130, this is for sure, million YouTube channels. Say that again. There are it's over. I just forget the exact number, but it's over 130 million YouTube channels. As I said earlier, just today, over, because I forget the exact number, 22 million. It may be as much as 40. I forget the number. I know it was over 22, 30, some 28 million, something like that. But over 22 million, and the number is higher than that, as I said, I just forget the exact number. YouTube videos are uploaded every day. Over 22 million. And the feds, how can they watch this stuff? With all the work that they have to do, how can you find a time? Now, they do watch. We know that they get information from YouTube. We've seen that with these Ricos and all of that. They get information from the internet. They have a branch for that. But why would they? There are 130 million YouTube channels over. I don't give a damn what kind of branch you got. How you gonna find? This is a needle in the haystack. Find someone threatening each other about snitching, and it so concerns you. You're so alarmed. You're so concerned about just a regular civilian on the street that may have been threatened on the internet. With all of these killings I done seen on the internet, you worried about someone calling somebody a snitch on the internet to the point that you call the individual and discuss the possible threat. No one has even been really directly threatened. You're just concerned that there may be a threat at some point. So you're going to stop all of your work to make a phone call and say, hey, I've seen this damn YouTube video. Out of the 150 million YouTube channels, I've seen this one video where y'all going back and forth calling each other snitches. Are you okay? Is your life in danger? Okay.
Where we received information that there was possibly a disagreement.
Yeah, well, even if we did do that, why would that be an interest of the FBI? Because each one of us have any bearing cases pending against one another. We have never done any business with one another. As far as I know, Mr. Prince is a businessman as I am. So, regardless of what we said to each other, as far as a snitch and not being a snitch, like why would there be interest of the FBI? That's what's kind of confusing to me.
Okay, no, I can explain that.
That's a good question, man. He's asking the FBI, why would that be of interest of you? That's what's confusing me, he said. He said, that's what I'm confused about. So am I. So am I. I am confused.
I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. We're just making sure that no threats have been made to you from anyone associated with him over y'all's dispute.
No, I haven't. No threats have been made, nor do I feel threatened. Two men get angry, two men say things. We both been in each other's presence from time to time. I know his children. Nah, not at all. I don't feel threatened. Was it something you guys know that I don't know? As far as I'm concerned, it's just, the daily bullshit propaganda that happens on social media.
Oh, yes, sir, I understand that, but I think you could kind of understand that sometimes things go past social media, and we were providing information that possibly that something went beyond that, and so we're just calling to clarify and make sure that you haven't been threatened, or anyone that you know that have been threatened by him or his associates regarding the disputes that you've had over social media, over YouTube, over Instagram, and all of that?
Nah, Mr. Prince hasn't issued any threats towards me. I don't feel threatened. I've said to him the same things he said to me, and that's just two men saying things. I don't think it's that serious of a situation. As far as I know, Mr. Prince has continued his business. He's a pillar in his community, as I am. I don't even understand. Like I said, I don't know what you guys have going on or what you guys heard. That's above my reach. But me personally, no, I haven't got any threats, nor do I feel threatened by the man.
Okay, so are y'all working together on the Free Larry Hoover project?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's not the ownership of the project is not mine. It belongs to somebody else. I'm just assisting that individual.
No,
but I did put the attorneys in contact with their family attorney. So at this point, it's not even a conversation between me and Jay Prince. It's a conversation between the individual who owns the content on my side, attorney, and the Hoover family attorney. So it's, for the last month or so, you haven't heard me and Mr. Prince say really anything to each other because there's no need to.
Okay, understandable. Mr. Jones, was there ever, I know there was I don't know, did she record an interview? I don't have her name present, but she's out of LA, and she recorded a video with Mr. Hoover at one time. Are you familiar with that?
Somebody recording a video with Mr. Hoover?
Or an interview. She conducted an interview.
Oh yeah, we have 5 hours of interview.
Yes, sir. And at any point, okay, and it was a female, correct? I don't have her name with me at this exact moment.
Exactly. It's an elderly woman that owns it.
Yes, sir. And let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of any information that Mr. Prince or his associate has tried to request that information, the video from her?
Oh no! Well, I was in the. I'm the one that alerted them that the footage was real and tried to merge a deal with them because they own the life rights. This is the rights of a regular documentary that was recorded while he was in prison. So I just try to bring the two parties together to see if they can make it one big situation. So
yes, sir. And so who owns the rights to that interview?
The lady who has the footage, she has the contract. I have the contract. I forward the contracts to the family attorneys. She's been on it since 1998.
Yes, sir. And did Mr. Prince attempt to get the rights to that interview?
No, he attempted to negotiate a deal possible. The negotiations are still going on. But I think that's just business. There's nothing wrong with them negotiating.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm not implying that whatsoever. Just some information that we received was that the documentary, the businesswoman is the one to really give out the documentary, and possibly could have been pressured to do so.
Nah, I don't know anything about her being pressured.
This is pure comedy. These dudes crazy. This is banana. Jeez, what the hell? What has this gangster shit come to? This is what I gave up my whole life for? Got shot, beat up, stabbed, beat with hammers, hit by cars. I just been through it all. Hit with the gauge. Oh. For this? Man. No, bro. No. Can't believe I did that. Woo!
on my phone. It was just a simple business conversation. When you're doing business, there's always offer. Either you're going to accept the offer or you're going to continue to negotiate. So as of right now, we're still negotiating. She's negotiating. It's just the two attorneys are talking and they're figuring it out. Other than that, Mr. Prince has been a close friend to the Hoover family. He's done a lot of business, overseen a lot of business, so the man is well in his right to attempt to negotiate. But that's all it was negotiations, no more, no less.
Okay, well, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for talking to me. If you want to keep my number and anything comes up, or you hear of anything dealing with any type of threat or anything like that, I would appreciate if you could give me a call. As long as things are...
I don't know why the threat thing keeps coming up. Where is that coming from?
Well, I think, when it's on social media, YouTube and, court records come out, things are said, comments are made, information is received to the FBI, and so we just have to follow up. And so I just thought I would talk to you directly instead of,
Yeah, some of these things are all in fun and games. A lot of times we play the media because we got events coming up, we got artists' things coming up, you know what I mean? So, kind of like the social media is not all real. A lot of it is fictional. A lot of it is just, it's pre-thought out to put some attention on something we want them to look at. But me and Mr. Prince, we're good. The lady who has the footage, she's good. The attorneys are talking. I can forward you my counsel's number. His name is Alex Kessel. If you want to get a hold of me, you can call him, and then we can take it from there. But other than that, there's no problems on this side. I would hope to believe there's no problems on Mr. Prince's side.
Yes, sir. No, and I'm not saying that there is. We're just following up. Y'all two are both well-known individuals, pillars in your community, like you said. But I think you can also understand our point of view that, sometimes people in general kind of take one side or the other, and they take it a little bit too far. And I'm not saying Mr. Prince has taken anything too far. I'm not saying you have taken anything too far. Just as you know, when it becomes publicized, other people can take it a little bit too far. So I was just calling to make sure that everything was good, that you're safe, that you don't feel threatened in any way, that everything was good.
Not at all. Not at all.
Great. Well, yeah, if you want to forward me, again, I don't necessarily need your counsel number, but if you want to forward it to me, absolutely you can. If he wants to reach out, that's fine. I don't have it.
I'll send you his name. His name is Alex Kessel. He's been my attorney for many years. That way, if you can give him a call next time. I usually call him. I didn't really know what this was about. I saw the number. I didn't know if it was a prank call or what it was. I get so many calls every day, so I just happened to call back, and I guess you are the real deal thing. So, but, for the record, I don't feel threatened by Mr. Prince. I have no issues with Mr. Prince. He has no issues with me. The business is being sought out and dealt with through her attorney and their family attorney.
Yes, sir. I completely understand. And Mr. Jones, I certainly appreciate you giving me a call back.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Now, this weirdo said that I called the feds and then got them to call me back so I can record them. No, nigga. First, let's rewind. If I can remember, the first thing was it was a fake phone call. Y'all remember that? Wack got somebody. That was the first thing. The fake phone call, right? Now, from my understanding, from when a bunch of Houston niggas heard that call, they said, Wack, that federal agent, we know who she is. She been on Jay Prince and them for decades. Houston niggas call me with this. Now, I could have hung the phone up, Lavish, and then at that point, the investigation into that does what?
Keep going.
The approach I took was to assure them on the record, ain't no threats, ain't no problem. The attorneys are dealing with it. It's just negotiation. I'm not threatened. Don't feel threatened. On the record. So that means that's a dead end for them. Whatever you niggas then did or said on the phone, or whatever the on your side is informing on about y'all conversation, Wack100, regardless of what it was, made sure that they could never use that against you ever in life. Then I took it and sent it straight to your phone, Jay Prince. So talk about people on the internet lying on people. You must be talking about yourself, because you just told a flat out and lie when you said Wack called them and then had them call him. Her line of questioning, none of that makes sense. The Fed's been on you for damn near 40 years and you ain't did a day. Nigga, you got caught with 50 pounds of some shit. You done had all kind of run-ins, nigga, and ain't did a day.
Well, bro, I think it still stands. Like, just like the conversation we had back then when the call first came out. I think that was asset protection to me. That's what it sounded like. He's an asset that they want to make sure that their asset is okay. Sound like a conversation to say, oh, he's doing something to you, we want to get him. That sounds like, let's check your temperature, make sure you're not going back and forth with my asset. That was a very weird call.
Bro, nigga, exactly. What you talking about? This nigga's weird as a mother. I tell you what, little bitch ass, we can go back up to Supreme, me and you one-on-one, and sit down face to face. That's what we could do. That ain't a problem. Let me know, nigga. Yo, man. The problem is, I'm gonna be real with you. This is why I be telling people I don't be liking all the hype I get, because I get dumbass credit because dumbass people make dumbass attempts. Bro, I don't like to win by default, Prince. I want to win because this nigga showed up with no shoes on. Nigga, I want you prepared, and I want you to come out here on this field and let me beat you fair and square. When you do dumbass shit like this, what do you think? Is 4 years later he ain't got the recordings? Bitch, if I didn't have them, the media team got them. Nothing about what your retarded ass just said lines up with Wack working with the feds. When a CI, I feel, is working with the feds, it's called confidential informant. Jay Prince, little boxhead dude. Confidential informants. CIs don't inform on themselves. CIs don't record calls denouncing and debunking everything that other people are saying. CIs don't expose the call. Then it's no longer confidential, little guy. Any real nigga gonna hear that and say, Wack stood in the box for your bitch ass even when y'all was doing your back and forth. You so caught up in your feelings and emotions because of what Deion Sanders' wife been telling people about the shit you like, the weirdo shit, but that's your business. That's your business, and you know, that's whatever. To each his own. You get what I'm saying? But he's giving me another victory for free, Prince. You said this, and I'm going to play that. What about that call says, this is a confidential conversation between the CI and the feds?
I mean, just from the line of questioning. I mean, like, niggas
Let
can't
me
hear.
know you niggas over there is running your mouth. You niggas over there, y'all phones is hot. Or you niggas over there is cooperating with somebody, letting them know what y'all conversations is about. That's the only reason why they called me. Because of what the y'all got going.
I'm not going to say what I really want to say about that phone call. I'm just not going to do it. I want to very badly. I do. I promise you, go up. I do. Oh, man. Oh, but I can't. Got one string. I gotta be a good boy for 90 days. Oh,
wow. What Wack do? Totally debunk it.
You damn sure did.
And this wasn't no hesitation. Remember, I was at the studio. I remember exactly where I was at when the call came through. I was on Clubhouse when the call came through. Soon as I clicked off, we ran the content ASAP.
I remember that.
This shit.
Yeah,
I didn't hold this shit, sit on this shit. Let me alarm this weird ass nigga about whatever the y'all got going on over there. I sure wish we could see your son's sealed file.
Like a mother.
Cause he damn sure got one. Say he don't. In the block. Niggas is crazy, man. Somebody told me, they said, Wack, they mad cause you don't lose. I don't lose. I lose time. I lose sleep. I didn't money. You mean I don't? Nah, Wack. They be coming at you, and you win. Well, nigga, because they coming at me at a time when they don't have the grounds to come at me. All you gotta do, listen, man. If you wait long enough, God willing, you're gonna be able to say, I told you that was gonna happen, because something gonna happen to everybody in life, regardless. Everybody on this floor gonna die one day. And if you outlive that person, you can say, you see, remember when he and this, and that's because, no, a nigga died because people die. In the block. Now, a nigga got an option on whether he gonna allow a man to kick him in the ass and chase him down the street. Now, you got kicked in the ass, Jay Prince, in Las Vegas. Left your foreign vehicle on the street and ran down the street. You got kicked square off in your ass. You know, we all watched you. We all seen it. Rocky from Inglewood family was right there in that alley when I ran into you at the Kanye Sunday service. You was nice as a mother. I caught you with a brawl. You was nice, all smiles. The situation was already going on. You get back to Texas and go to woofing. I'm gonna make y'all remember when this event was. Y'all remember when that little nigga, he made handbags. And I think he lived in Minnesota or something. And I said, nigga, be over here, whoop-de-whoop. I'm gonna let you present Kanye with the bag. Wherever that little nigga was, that's the same day it happened. That day. I caught the nigga at the Sunday service. This nigga was nice as a mother. Some told me to slap the shit out the nigga. But he like, man, Wack, man, we go back, man, decades, man. It ain't nothing. Two bosses can't work out, man. It ain't even nothing like that. In the block. Friendly is what other people do, nigga. You ain't never did nothing. You was a little bitch. And Prince Miller Supreme. On Paru, I fly to New York. Tell that whole ass nigga come back. We can meet face to face. I'm gonna respect your platform, and we can have a conversation about what it really is, nigga. You mad because you didn't have no control of the situation. I took the control, and you still sitting over there mad as a mother because I made you sit on your hands and turn both your thumbs upward, nigga, up your asshole. You soft ass nigga. That's what you mad about. You mad because ain't nobody never handled you the way I handle you. You's a sucker. Your son is a sucker. We just watched Finesse punch him out. I didn't have to protect this whole ass nigga shaking like he Don Knotts in the lobby of the Fountain Blue. Nigga, listen, bro. At the end of the day, do what you gonna do and stop woofing. Don't nobody give a about where you come from, what you represent, nigga. We all got soldiers. We all got whatever we need. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, nigga. That's it. You can suck a fat baby's choke on Similac. All I give. Move. Stop it. Stop mentioning niggas' names. Cause that's alerting the feds, you dumb, stupid mother. You ain't learned from that call that you got them to make to me that what the you talking about, what the you saying, you or your people on them jacks is alerting the feds, you weird ass nigga. Just get out, nigga. Get out. That's all you gotta do.
Whoa.
All you gotta do, bro.
Wow.
That shit don't work with everybody. You tried that shit with NBA, you called you all kind of bitches, punk ass niggas. That don't work with everybody. Nobody gives a straight up. Next time I see you, I'ma spit right in your motherfucking face, nigga. I'm telling you, I'ma spit in your face. Cause you's a little maggot. A little bitch ass nigga. None of your business, my nigga. Stop woofing and over here and all this old shit. This nigga that, this nigga this nigga that. You bitch ass nigga. Somebody go get the content. That nigga went right on Gillian.
He keeping this dude is disrespectful. Damn. He keep on calling him the B word. Oh man. You bitch you bitch ass ninja. You B ass ninja. You B ass ninja. Slap the shit out of him. Spit in your face when I see you. Now, it takes an incredibly weak man to allow another man to slap him or to spit in his face. That's abnormal. You don't even have to be a tough guy. You don't have to be a gang member. You don't have to be from any sort of culture, gang culture. Just a human being, just a man or a woman for that matter. Just going to allow someone to walk up to your face and spit in it. Much less a street dude who has a reputation to uphold. Much less a dude who's supposed to be in the street and have these mob ties and have these young hitters out here on the street at his beck and call that can say, man, he's a rap and wrap you up. And you just going to go spit in his face and that's the end of it. He just going to accept that. I mean, some men will accept that. Don't get me wrong, as I said, but that's abnormal. It takes a weak man to accept that. But that's even more than weak. Even a weak man will defend himself against an attack like that upon your person, your character, your physicality, your manhood, your soul. But to think that Jay Prince or anyone like him cut from that sort of cloth, I don't know the man, but to think that he's just going to allow you to walk up to his face and spit in it without any repercussions, it's just foolish. I think I don't have to know him. I know enough about him to say that probably wouldn't be wise for anyone to do, to walk up to anyone's face and take that chance, spitting on them. slapping him or something. You know, but hey, that's just me.
Follow show and snitched. Told. We gonna run that content. Somebody go, media team, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all go grab that shit. We gonna run it up.
Clubhouse TV.
Grab that shit and they gonna run it up. All right, let me know what you think in the comments, man. There you have it. That's Wack100 responding to Jay Prince, the CEO of Rap-A-Lot Records with Scarface, the famous rapper. Jay Prince, as you saw there, and as I played for you a few days ago, said, to paraphrase, that the phone call that Wack100 just played for you again there, that I played the other day, that it was set up, that Wack100 had called the feds first and had the feds call him back and pretend as if they had called him. Wack100, as you just heard, was explaining that, saying that that's not what happened. They indeed did call him July 22nd of 2022. And he had a lot more to say to Jay Prince and about him, as you all just heard. That he was very nice as hell. I called him, I saw him, he was with a broad. He said he saw him at Kanye West, little church, little festival thing, and he pressed him. You know, they was in L.A., and he, you know, or he didn't say he pressed him. He just said he was nice as hell. He didn't want no people. Well, yeah, he said he didn't want no problems. He didn't want no smoke. He was nice as hell. So I guess he said something to him along those lines to realize that he didn't want no problems, according to him, according to what we just heard. Oh, man. And then this other boy, oh, man, I can't, you know, that's just it, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm sure most of y'all think the same thing that I think. I don't have to necessarily say it here. I have to be careful. I'm sure you're all thinking what I'm thinking. Most of you anyway, if you come from where I come from. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, all right. There it is. So I guess the saga continues with them as well. Wack is into it with Anna Hefe, and he's into it pretty strong with Jay Prince as well. Content is content, but this was some pretty strong stuff here. Again, and these are dudes that are in the street, and you know they are who they are, and Hefe and Jay Prince or whatever, you know, dudes that he's going at it with. But not to say that he don't have a right to go at it and stand up for himself or whatever when he feels like he has to, you know, regardless of who it is. Stay safe and stay free, people.